Hello everyone! Patch 5.1 introduces the Brawlers Guild, and I was lucky enough to loot an invite of a rare spawn. I thought it would be a good idea to show you what the Brawlers Guild is all about and to maybe give you a few pointers on the boss fights. Before I begin, first off, a huge thank you to Asterix from the, and let's hope I pronounce this right, the Cult de la Rive Noire EU for making a new background for my YouTube channel. I think it looks awesome, so thank you so much, Asterix. Alright, the Brawlers Guild. The entrance to the Brawlers Guild is located in the Deep Run Tram for the Alliance and in the Valley of Honor for the Horde. Anyone can go and see the fights, but you'll need an invite to fight yourself. You can get this invite by either looting it from one of the new rare spawns, buying it off the black market, or buying it from someone who has reached rank 7. Once you've gained entry, you'll start off at rank 1 in the guild and you'll have to fight to make your way to the top. You queue up and wait for your turn. First timers always get to go first. There are a couple of achievements and rewards that you can get, but the best reason to join the guild is when you love a solo challenge. So far the only 2 real rewards that I've seen are a pet and a fist heirloom that you can buy at a certain rank, so there's really not a reason to go in there except for the challenge of it. There's also a vendor that will sell you cheap potions, but you can only use them during the Brawlers fights. Now let's take a look at the boss fights. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record all of my fights, but I'll tell you what I know. Every fight has an enrage timer, so a DPS spec is almost a must-have for any class. If you take too long, fire will start raining down and eventually one-shot you. Rank 1 has Bruce, which is a very easy start of fight. Either stun him or move away from his mouth when he starts to cast Chomp Chomp Chomp. Stand in front of him and he will one-shot you. Vian the Volatile will place fireballs around the field, and these fireballs will move around. He will cast a line of fire and he uses a lava burst. You can avoid line of fire by moving to the side, or you can interrupt and stun him. Goredome will place a red marker on the field and charge for that area. Move out of the field before he reaches it, or he will one-shot you. Dungeon Master Vishas placed a buff on himself called Heated Pokers. You can interrupt or stun him, but if he does manage to buff himself, make sure to not get hit by him. He will also cast Naughty Secrets, which if he succeeds will increase your shadow damage taken. Rank 2 starts off with Dippy, and Dippy has a hard time walking on stone. He casts Peck, and it will one-shot you if he manages to cast it. Hitting him will make him fall down and interrupt his cast, or you can choose to kite him. Kirrawk creates a storm cloud above him and he casts lightning bolts. Both can be interrupted. The main thing to look out for is the tornado that randomly spawns on the field. Keep your eye on it and make sure that you don't get hit by it. Getting hit by it will toss you into the air, and while in the air he will instantly shoot you with lightning, most likely one-shotting you. In a perfect situation you can also position yourself in a way that the tornado will hit Kirrawk instead of you. Fran and Riddoh both need to be killed and you can choose who you want to damage first. Killing the goblin Fran before Riddoh will make Riddoh enrage and increase his damage done, so be sure to kill the big guy before you kill the small guy. They place a debuff on you that once the timer runs out will place mines on the field. They will also root you and throw dynamite. The key is to get out of roots and move out of the minefield before it explodes. Getting hit by one mine is okay, all of them will one-shot you. Once Riddoh is dead, the goblin falls on the floor and won't move. He will keep on throwing dynamite and debuff you. Finish him off without getting yourself blown up. King Kulaka is a simple spank and tank fight. He hits like a truck and has a sprint, so it's harder to kite him around. Stun, nuke, kite, whatever you need to get him down. Rank 3 starts off with Blat, and he's a blob that makes copies of himself. The longer you fight him, the more copies he will have. The original moves faster than the copies, so kite the ads around while DPSing the original. Sanoriak uses Fireballs, Pyroblast, Flame Buffet and Fireball. You can interrupt it all, but the main one to look out for is Firewall. Getting hit by it will almost one-shot you, so if he succeeds in casting it, run to the outer side of the room. X has a simple mechanic, but I had a lot of trouble getting him down. He caused Devastating Thrust, which makes the earth under you rumble. Getting hit by it will one-shot you, so make sure to run through the boss the moment you see him casting. Missing it by a second will get you killed. After getting that down, it's a simple race against the clock. Mazhareen gets stronger the longer you fight him. Nuke him down and either stun or kite him near the end.